What's up guys, Venny here, bringing you another squad builder, starting team squad builder for you guys to look for when you're building your teams in FIFA 21. Obviously today we're going to be doing like a League 1 Serie A hybrid, which you guys would have seen in the title. This team is looking pretty naughty. Obviously you guys can see this on your screen right now, but this team is looking very good, and obviously I'll go into details regarding the players and how I would use this in game once we get to that point. But if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, let's get into this League 1 Serie A hybrid. Right, so as I just mentioned, we've got a League 1 Serie A hybrid coming to you guys today. Something a little bit different. I think these two leagues come at a really cheap price at the start of the year, and a lot of these guys are low rated, probably going to go under the radar. Maybe a couple of players might be a little bit more expensive, but I will go into detail who they possibly could be. But from my guess, this will probably be like a 50k team at the most off the start, so this could be a cheaper price for you guys who are working with a little budget. If you're not putting any FIFA points on and you're trying to do a Road to Glory, or even if you are putting FIFA points on and you don't get that lucky. But yeah, this is obviously the team as mentioned in the intro. The key thing to realize here, guys, this is my second channel as well, so if you guys are here and looking for the squad builder stuff, I also do some other pro player stuff on my main channel, because that is my roots, that is where I come from. I'm a pro FIFA player representing Southampton Football Club. So if you guys want to see some more pro stuff and a little bit more stuff about just around myself, go over to my main channel and check that out. But yeah, let's get into the squad build and the reason why you guys actually clicked the video. So in goal we got Leconte. He's you could probably have any League 1 goalkeeper, to be honest with you. There's quite a few options. Just went with him just because I literally just clicked any League 1 goalkeeper who looked half decent, and he's obviously one of them. I think another one who I think, how do you spell his name? I might have absolutely butchered this. Don't know how to spell his name, so let's put Leconte back in. There's another keeper who plays for Lille who's a very good, decent choice there. But yeah, as I said, there's a few options in League 1. Obviously, a lot of them are going to be very cheap. Even like Navas, who's the highest rated, will be at a cheap price, even at the start of the game, because that's just how the League 1 sort of works. Unless you're Neymar and Mbappe, then you're worth a couple, well, about nearly a mil, I think, or half a mil. But yeah, into the right back anyway, we got Malcoit. This guy's probably been around for the last 2 years, I think, in people's radars for cheaper teams and just looking for that cheap Serie A right back. And obviously he's at French, so it gives you a nice option for the different hybrids. What you can do, obviously we've gone with that League 1 French link this time, but obviously, as I mentioned, you can do a lot of options because there's a lot of French players around the globe playing football. So yeah, Malcoit as a right back, coming at 81 pace, 77 dribbles, 74 defending, 71 physical and 73 passing. Great all-round defender. And if you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos, I always mentioned, I think at the start of the year, the right backs and the defenders, I think about the centre backs is like 70 plus really when it comes to the pace, but when it comes to the wing backs, I'd preferably prefer to have like 86, 87 at the start of the year, but because a lot of people's pace has been like downgraded and that, I actually think the 81 player pace players are going to be more than good enough for you at the start of the year. So keep an eye out on that. As of course, as time goes on, there's going to be pacier wingers and people are going to get more budget so they can get the better players. So Malcoit might become exposed, but for now at the start, he's a great option for you guys to pick up. In the centre-back options, we've got Diallo and Kimpembe, two great options once again. Something different as well, because a lot of guys seem probably have gone for like this Bundesliga, La Liga sort of stuff going on before, but obviously we're changing it up here, and we've gone with two French guys who, you know, obviously play for the same team, so they get that hyperlink if you want to change anything else up. But Kimpembe on the left, Diallo on the right, coming out with 73 pace, 67 passing, 67 dribbling, 80 defending, 84 physical. On Kimpembe, and Diallo's got the 75 pace, 71 passing, 76 dribble, 78 defending, 76 physical. Great options for you guys. Kimpembe on the left because of the left foot, Diallo on the right. And I think there's even like Tony Cahir, I think that's how you say his name. Unless he's a silver. He might be a silver now, so never mind. Once again, we've absolutely butched it. But he is an option. I don't know what card he actually is getting, but he was like a 5-star weak foot player. He might even left PSG. Who knows? I don't. Well, people who support PSG probably do know, but yeah. Left back Kamara. Finally, we have a sweaty left back in the League One. This is something what we've had an issue for years. We've had like Julian Bernat, Kozawa, people with like awful pace, like 70 to like 78 pace throughout the last few years. But finally, we've got Kamara, who comes in with 88 pace, 76 dribbling, 71 defending, 76 physical, and 68 passing. Great all-round pacey left back, and obviously a great option for you guys to build your cheap starter teams. As I said, I'm excited to see this card come because we've struggled with left backs for a very long time when it comes to League One players until it comes to the team of season time when obviously they get that boost. Going into the midfield, obviously we're using a 4-3-3 form. We've moved Rebic as that centre mid spot, but this is just because we want to get the chemistry right, and then once obviously we've got this chemistry, once we get into game we'll change it up within our custom tactics. In the midfield though, we've got Sanchez, all round box to box, unbelievable midfielder, 79 passing, 79 pace, 72 shooting, 76 passing, 81 dribble, 71 defending, and 81 physical. Great player, especially he's going to be very cheap at the start. Him and Tonelli next to each other, great combination to have for your cheap teams. Tonelli obviously coming in with the 80 pace, 65 shooting, 78 passing, 76 dribbling, 72 defending, 76 physical. Obviously got lacking the shooting compared to Sanchez, but still overall just a great option for you guys to pick up into your teams. And as I say, I think this too, depending on your budget, maybe right at the start for your Rose Glories, this could be the team to go for. Obviously moving Rebic from striker to centre mid will be quite costly, but I think it's worth it when you're looking at his card with the 88 pace, 80 shooting, 70 passing, 79 dribble, 80 physical. He was really good at the start of last year as well. I think he had 4-star, and I assume he's probably kept that. So a great option for you guys to pick into your team, and he's going to be an unbelievable striker obviously when we get into game. Bamba is obviously the left wing here, 88 pace, 74 shooting, 70 passing, 80 dribbling. The defending and physical don't really matter, but great pacey winger. I believe he's left-footed as well. Probably got 4-star skills as well, would assume. But yeah, just a pacey winger, and that's what we got to look for really when it comes to the start of the year. When we're building our starter teams, is them pacey, skillful wingers. That's all we need really when the skill, because we just need them to be able to beat the wing backs. And obviously Bamba gives us that option. Talking about pacey, skillful wingers, we've got Lozano, 93 pace, 75 shooting, 71 pass, 81 dribble. Once again, somebody I believe who has got 5-star skills. Last year he had 5-star skills. Great players. Birthday card was unbelievable. Such a great card. So I think even his gold cards, you know, even when he was at PSV, was a go-to pick at the start of the year. And I think it's the same thing again this year with Lozano. Obviously, it gives you that strong link into my court if you go for a 4-5-1 and then you hybrid around the rest. Obviously gives you a nice option there. And Chessia, who's obviously moved from the right wing spot and he's now a central card, 85 pace, 74 shooting, 71 passing, 82 dribbling. Great all-round central cam player, I think. And maybe it's a second striker if you really want, but I think this team will probably excel in that 4-2-3-1 sort of style. And Chessia dropping into that cam role. Talking about how I would use this in game though, let's obviously start off. If you really want, you can go for 1-2-1-2. But this team isn't really built for 4-1-2-1-2. Of course, but with 4-1-2-1-2, you need another midfield, and that's something what we will lack when we're looking at this team. I would probably play. I'll probably put Bamba. That's something what I like to do usually. If I'm using like a team was built for like 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, I like to use one of the pacier wingers as the left centre mid. So it's kind of like a winger as such at times. So put Bamba on the left, Chessia in the cam spot, Lozano on the right, Rebic on the left as your striker partnership, Sanchez right centre mid, and Tonelli CDM. That's how I would set it up in 4-1-2-1-2. But as I mentioned, this team really isn't built for the 4-1-2-1-2. It's built more so for the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1. And how I would set that up in obviously these formations, I would probably, let me just switch all these around and just see on the left. There. Yes, so this is how I would set up. Of course, the defense stays the same. Lozano will go as that right mid, Bamba will go as the left mid, and then our midfield duo, Sanchez and Tonelli, controlling that midfield for us. Great all-round midfielders, and in a 4-4-2, that's vital for me personally. I like them to be able to attack and also defend, so that is crucial when I'm building this 4-4-2 team. Obviously, we've got the pacey wingers, skillful wingers, and then Chessia and Rebic up top. Maybe Chessia might lack in that striker role just because he's slightly, well, if he had a bit more pace it'd be unbelievable, and a bit more shooting it'd be a great option, but We got Rebic there, who's going to also, score us goals. But as an all-round team for probably under 50k at the start of the game, this is a great team to pick up. And of course, we go to the 4-2-3-1, which is what I basically built all my teams for, because it's the main formation every year for most people. As I mentioned in the previous video, though, I do hope that 4-4-2 and 4-1-2-1-2 and maybe some other formations come into play, so we're not just playing 4-2-3-1 week in and week out. Because for me, I think I'm probably one of the better 4-2-3-1 players, but because everyone uses 4-2-3-1, I don't have 4-2-3-1 is just that formation where it just kills the skill gap a lot of the time. So yeah, I'm hoping for change because it will play into me. That's probably me being a little bit greedy, but yeah, that's something I can talk about on my main channel possibly. But yeah, in midfield, obviously we've got Tonelli, Sanchez, whichever's got the better weak foot, play on the left. Because I believe they're both right foot. So yeah, whoever's got the better weak foot out of the two, play on the left. Defense stays the same. Just here drops into that cam role. Bamba's the left cam and Lozano's the right cam and Rebic up top. Great 4-2-3-1 team. Something what I definitely recommend picking up. As I said, it's going to be under 50k, and I actually said that in the last video, maybe that's the team I'm looking forward to actually go for. But now, obviously, it depends on the Road to Glory, how the budgeting works and what goes on, and sort of my plan really when it comes to the Road to Glory is what I actually do. Quick one as well before we end the video. If you guys have got any players who you want me to build a team around, different budgetings, different leagues, or just want to see some squad builders or different things before we lead into FIFA 21, or even when FIFA 21 comes out, let me know in the comments. But that'll be it from me, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe if you are new around here. But that'll be it. Peace.
Never